break it already.
No. Introducing image managing monitor. There's my first live. Are we live? We are currently live.
Hey, it says live.
Yeah, no, there's nobody viewing though.
Not yet.
Okay, so I don't know how comments are going to work. Jake, you have to watch the comments because I'm driving. Where are my glasses?
I have to watch the comments.
Yeah.
What?
If
I gotta do stuff?
No, if comments. Welcome to Comic Drive with Hauss and Jake. We're live. A lot of people will just take a few minutes of a live to wait for people to filter in. So I'll sit here silently. Oh, there is actually somebody watching. Anyway, it's Comic Drive with Hauss and Jake. I've never done a live. That gentleman's cleaning windows. It's my first ever live stream. I don't know how the comment situation works, but I am driving. So Jake's going to be checking the comments as best we can.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know. I kind of hope they're just going to pop up as we go. If that's not the case and your comments don't get seen, we're sorry. Okay, let's dive right into it. Jake, you ready for some Battlezones?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
That's what just left. The one person watching just left. I wondered how that was going to work.
One person?
Yeah, no, if you're watching this after the fact, thank you for bearing with us while we get this figured out. Anyway, let's just jump in because I can take this and edit down into an actual episode later on. Oh no, I'm running out of runs I've written down. Anyway, that's fine. Jake, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Hellboy. Did you say Sod?
No.
Sauron?
Sauron.
Like Sauron?
The dino-looking
The dino-looking guy or the Eye of Sauron?
No, not
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings. Okay.
The dino guy.
The dino guy Sauron versus Hellboy. Now, is he starting off just Carl Lycos?
No, he'll start off as Sauron.
Okay, because I say like Carl Lycos has to drain the life energy of a mutant to transform into Sauron.
And he also has to keep doing it to sustain.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that would work with Hellboy. Is Hellboy a mutant? Or can you do it with anybody's powers? Anyway, it's basically Hellboy versus a flying pterodactyl man. That's a good pull, Sauron. Honestly, I'm going to give that to Hellboy. I'm trying to think, was there not one? He was fighting Sauron versus Hellboy. As Hellboy was fighting, what's that guy's name? The Hound of the Resurrection. He kept coming back in the first movie. I'm more familiar with Hellboy from the movies, unfortunately. But I just feel like even if Sauron can fly, like Hellboy can jump, Hellboy would grab him. Sauron has to come in to get the blows, you know, and Hellboy's going to grab him or shoot him down. Hellboy's going to shoot him down, and just a right hand of doom is going to knock Sauron out.
Can he withstand a bullet?
Can Sauron withstand a bullet? Not
Yeah.
one of Hellboy's bullets, I don't think. No. It's way left. Oh, the harsh realities of live streaming. It's been so long. It's a bit live.
That's what happens.
Oh, my soul. My very soul. Anyway, yeah, I think Hellboy is going to defeat Sauron. Sauron of the Savage Land. Yeah.
If his gun actually hurts Sauron.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Clip his wing or something.
Well, definitely clip his wing, but also you just grab him. Hellboy
All
punched
Sauron really needs to do is grab Hellboy as well.
Why? I want to pick him up.
Pick him up, fly him around, smash him into stuff.
Hellboy can take that.
He can take it, but he still sustains a lot of damage.
He's taking. I don't know if he is. Hellboy's not taking that much damage. Hellboy's kind of invulnerable. Like, not invulnerable. He's like Hellboy versus Human Torch. Human Torch doesn't stand a chance. But we're talking Sauron. He can pick Hellboy up and drop him. Hellboy's tanking that.
You think so?
I'm giving it to Hellboy. Hellboy over Sauron easily. But you're saying?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure about that one.
Okay.
I think it can go either way.
I can go either way. And like Sauron, sometimes he's had gear and stuff, and he's had guns and stuff like that. But realistically, no. Hellboy's pulling out the gun. What's the name of his gun? What's the name of Hellboy's gun?
The name of his
It's not the Peacemaker, it's the Pacifier. But he's got like all kinds of cool bullets and stuff. Once again, movie Hellboy is what I went with. I'm more familiar. Hellboy's taken Sauron out easily.
I don't think it's easy.
I think it's easy. I think it's 10 times out of 10.
If he can clip the wing.
Yeah, he's just gonna jump and grab him and throw him onto the ground. There we go.
Jump that high.
Black Spider says hi. Okay, so now we know how the chat works. Hi, Black Spider. You were my first ever commenter on a YouTube live because it's my first YouTube live. I used to do Twitch years ago, so I'm used to live. Never done live while driving or with Jake. Anyway, we're just discussing how Hellboy versus Sauron, and I say Hellboy's going to win. You got another one?
Sure.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Zod.
Wonder Woman. Zod.
General Zod.
General Zod versus Wonder Woman. Okay, so
that one would be a pretty good fight.
It'd be a pretty good fight. I'm sure they probably have bought that same universe, so Wonder Woman is going to recognize him and know the rules. Where is the battle?
That's a good question.
Where's the battle and what do they have?
They'll have their standard stuff, their standard gear.
Yeah.
You know, Wonder Woman, her lasso, the bracelet, everything. Sword.
Because I can only assume Zod is also weak to magic.
I would assume that he is.
Like, I think that's all Kryptonians would be. It's like Wonder Woman's not walking around with a piece of kryptonite, obviously.
No.
So she's not somewhere she's going to find a piece of kryptonite. No, she's not Batman. No, her countermeasures are lethal. She said that in Deceased. She's like, you think Batman's the only one with plans to take down his friends? I got him too, only mine are lethal. Or more permanent. Wonder Woman versus Zod. You're going with the storytelling aspect again. You want to give it to Wonder Woman because she's the good guy. She's the hero. And Wonder Woman can kind of hold her own against Superman, but then that's also
kind of.
I feel like
Zod is more of a. I'm going to mess you up.
Zod is more of a tactician as well, and he's also darker. He's got the inner beast that cannot be tamed. I'm thinking about back when Maxwell Lord was controlling Superman. Wonder Woman like cut his throat with her tiara, but he also shot lasers across her face. So,
and they could never really stop Zod. Like they obviously do stop him, but they couldn't actually take him out.
Superman broke his neck in the movie. Yeah, no, I think that's a good fight, but it's essentially Wonder Woman versus any Kryptonian. But like, the thing is, Zod's the bad guy and he has to lose. But realistically, I think it's just the two of them meet up on a fighting field.
I want Zod.
Zod's gonna come out on top. I think there are times and exceptions where Wonder Woman will end up winning, but most of the time,
she'll get him with the lasso, like wrap him up for a little bit, just feed punishment into his face. But
because it cannot be broken either, though, that lasso, right? Like it magically
has been, but only by a select few.
It would magically compel him to tell the truth. I don't know what advantage that gives her.
Just to pin him there for a minute.
Just to
hold him down and stop him from flying around, moving around, hitting him back.
The sword.
Is the sword? Is it magic?
I'm not sure. She had a magic. Her sword in DC, they explained, wasn't magic, and then they infused it with kryptonite as well, and it cut Superman's arm off. And then she got punched in the gut.
Because if it's just a regular sword, it has to be magic to actually.
I believe it was like forged in magic. Wonder Woman's sword was forged with magic, so I think that really makes a big difference. Also, like it's a sword swung by an Amazonian,
the most powerful Amazonian.
Yeah,
as well.
like she's very strong. I'm swinging back towards Wonder Woman. Honestly, Wonder Woman versus Zod.
I think that's another one that can just go either way.
Like I think it's kind of a 50-50. I think it depends on the day and the advantage and what happens.
Where they are.
Somebody just liked this video. Thank you for that.
You're a champion.
I am a champion. It's my first ever live stream. It's fun. I never realized we could do this in the car live. Probably destroying my data, but here we are.
Oh, guaranteed it is.
Hi, hey guys. Oh, it's I know I recognize the name and I recognize the logo, and I've never actually tried to say your name out loud. It's Afro. What it called?
Don't try and pronounce it. You're gonna butcher that.
But no, that's I met him. I found him through Capote's comics videos. That guy's actually been with a friend of the channel for quite some time. Afro something or else. Yeah. I shouldn't be looking that out while I'm driving. It's good to have you here. Nice to join me in this live with Jake. You got another one?
Oh yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Manchester
Hank Pym. Manchester Black?
Manchester Black.
Telepath.
Yep.
Versus Hank Pym.
Pimtron.
Giant man, little man, not Pimtron. not new modern Pimtron. I was thinking Hank Pym, like a bit of an amalgam of Hank Pym. Where he can do big, he can go small, but he's also got his cool lab coat that can just pull anything out of his pockets and shrink and grow them. And sometimes he just pulls out a baseball bat and it's like, oh, crack.
Boom.
There's Manchester Black? Manchester Black.
Manchester.
Manchester Black.
Manchester Black.
When? Before or after Superman?
Before, I guess.
Okay.
Before, I guess.
Well, because Manchester Black, that was the Superman versus the Elite, I think, and it was just Manchester Black was just too much for Superman with his telepathy. He's like, no, I can't do anything. So Superman had to go use his telescopic vision in conjunction with his X-ray vision, in conjunction with his heat vision, and like just cut out a piece of his brain. Yeah.
I mean, he stopped him pretty quick though.
He did, but I kind of thought I'd have some fun with Hank Pym here, but yeah, Hank Pym's not really standing that much to a telepath of any kind.
Say, brings out the baseball bat, makes it huge. Can Manchester Black stop him, like shrink it back down, or does he mess up Pym's mind a little bit and the bat just drops him?
He shuts him down and he shits himself. He says, hey, Pym, grow boy, shit your pants. Oh, there's nothing you can do. A telepath like that, like Superman had to go so far to be even out of his range. And to my knowledge, I don't know that Pym has any kind of mental blocking in there, or like when he shrinks, maybe. No, I don't know. I think when he shrinks, like his mind is still his mind. I think he gets really small. He's running around. It's not like, oh, can't find me. Don't know where he is. He's still, his mind is his mind. He reaches out and finds his mind. You're hiding behind a wall. Like, oh, I know you're there. You're not going to hide from a telepath.
Can Manchester Black can he just find you just by thinking about it? Or does he actually have to see you?
I don't know. I'm not a telepath. I don't know how that works. But no, I think like...
Because I don't know if he's ever actually just been like, I got this guy.
I don't
know where he is, but
I think it's like Daredevil and Wolverine, like Daredevil can recognize people by their heartbeat. Wolverine can recognize people by their scent. I think like Xavier or Manchester Black or other telepaths like that can like recognize you by your psychic signature.
Brainwaves,
yeah, your brainwaves. Like I think Professor Xavier, and I'm sure I've seen that. I'm sure I've seen Professor Xavier looking outside the window, and Wolverine walks in the room, and he's like, "Hello, Logan," because he knows who entered the room when they entered the room. Like I think if you're a telepath, you could sit in an apartment building and you could just feel out and know there's a mind here, there's a mind there, there's a mind there. So if he's fighting somebody tiny on a battlefield, zigging and zagging and bobbing and weaving, he's gonna know, like, oh, there's a mind there. He's got to reach out, and shut that mind down, because it's not a proximity thing. I think it's a radio wave thing. You turn a corner to the left, the radio doesn't cut out in your car.
I just don't remember Black ever doing that to anybody without, being face to face, essentially, without him actually seeing his opponent. I don't think he's ever.
I've only read like the one. I don't know. I think he's appeared other times. But yeah, to me, no. I think, but like he was so dangerous, Superman had to go way out of his range, and Superman like I'm taking away this guy's powers. Like, I'm shutting this guy down.
But at the same time, like Superman was there, right? He wasn't like, oh, he's across the entire world and Manchester Black's still getting him.
No, like, but Superman had to go, and there is a range.
He had to get away from
Superman had to get away from it. There is a range to it, but like in an established battle zone, there's only so much range. And I don't think Hank Pym's properly equipped.
No, I don't think he is.
No, me neither. So yeah, I'm gonna
Manchester Black's
I'm gonna give that one to Manchester
strong.
Black. I think, yeah.
I'm trying to think of something that Pym can do to stop him, but
I think if Pym had time, Pym could like, oh, I've built a apparatus that blocks this and blocks that, and you can't get my mind, and I can shoot this, and it puts a bubble around your head, and your brain powers are shut down. Like I think with time, Pym could come up with something like that, but
then he'd need prior knowledge. He'd need
prior knowledge.
Who he's
stuff like that.
Up against.
See, like I think if we were talking Iron Man, I think there's been enough evidence there to be like, oh, Iron Man has telepathic blockers in his helmet. But did he share that with all the Avengers? If Hank Pym pulls up his yellow jacket mask, is there a mental inhibitor in there stopping telepaths? like Juggernaut has it, Magneto has it, like certain people have it. Why wouldn't everyone have it if it exists? But no, I think Manchester Black has taken out all Hank Pym.
Yep. Put that down.
I was having a drink. Okay, you got another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got lots.
3, 2, 1. 50
Gentleman
Care Bears.
Ghosts.
You know, I almost said Peter Venkman. And I thought, no, picking a Ghostbuster is going to be useless. Picking a Ghostbuster won't be able to do a single thing against anybody that's not a ghost. You said
And I said Gentleman Ghost. Yeah, 50 Care Bears.
Yeah, well, I thought one Care Bear in the Care Bear stare is not going to do a damn thing. I think if I'm doing something like the Care Bears, I am getting 50 Care Bears, 14 Care
All
Bears.
of them.
Every Care Bear and Care Bear cousin versus Gentleman Ghost.
Just surround him.
Yeah.
Show him the love.
Care Bear countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. We just lost 2 viewers the second I started talking about Care Bears. You're not supposed to look at the numbers, so I won't.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know. I kind of feel like a Care Bear stare is going to do a Ghostbuster type thing.
No. No.
What even is the Care Bear stare? Like, is it hitting you with good feelings? Like it seems to be a physical concussive force that like knocks people back. But like, could it just dissolve a ghost?
No, I don't think so.
Huh. I have some research to do on what is the Care Bear stare? If you got a circle of Care Bears just blasting a ghost. But then what can Gentleman Ghost do?
What can he do?
What can he do?
Against a Care Bear?
In general, like what are his abilities? What can he do? You look at it on paper, like No Heart should have destroyed the Care Bear. It's like you just run through there with a knife and unpad their stuffing.
I mean, for one, he's a ghost.
He is a ghost.
I mean, oh shoot, what can he all do? I know he's taken down the Hawkman and stuff.
Yeah, like he's a threat. So I mean, okay, this guy's moving out of the way now. Honestly,
He'll beat you around with his cane. I don't know if the cane is actually magic or not, though.
I don't know. He's got a whole magical thing because I know, like, I want to say Hawk Woman has hit him with her mace and dispelled like magic and stuff like that.
I know magic can hurt him. I don't know if physical contact is actually going to hurt him.
Yeah. No,
He's one of those characters that I don't know a whole lot about.
I know, and
I know about him,
yeah.
but not.
But that's it. I feel like if he's to be a threat, like he's not just a thief or anything. So if he's to be a threat, then he must have some tangibility, and he's slicing Care Bear throats.
Oh, and yeah, he's not above killing people.
No.
He is a villain.
Yeah, he is a villain.
But I think he's more of a thief than he is.
I do feel like he's more of a thief.
Yeah.
And if the Care Bear,
he's got enough strength to take down Hawkman.
yeah.
So he's.
Or does he trick him? If the Care Bear stare can work on ghosts and fills you with good feelings, because that's the other thing I will say. The Care Bear stare never fails to do whatever it's supposed to do.
Against a ghost that's really not that bad.
It works against Shrieky and Beastly.
I can't believe you said the Care Bears.
Oh, Shrieky! The Care Bears are fighting a Gentleman Ghost! Yeah, I said 50 Care Bears. All right, man. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby in his prime versus Tom Cruise as he is now. Well, how thirsty is Tom Cruise? These comments disappear, so I don't know who said that, but... Wait, what do you... Bill Cosby in his prime versus Tom Cruise as he is now, arguably in his prime. Like, if Tom Cruise takes a drink... Damn, Mr. Cruise, can I offer you a Jello pudding pop? But can Tom Cruise actually fight? I don't want to be racist here, but like Bill Cosby in his prime is still a black man.
Okay.
That's got to count for something.
You think he's just gonna suddenly turn all hood?
Bill Cosby never been the hood. Bill Cosby's not, but Bill Cosby in his prime, big guy. Tom Cruise, a little guy. And Tom Cruise, I think Tom Cruise is a lot of bark and no bite. I think Tom Cruise is a lot of training and stunts and running and stuff like that, I don't know if Tom Cruise could throw a punch.
I think he can.
I think he can throw a punch, but like, I don't know how Tom
I
Cruise.
just want to say I'm going to go with Bill.
I want to go with Bill Cosby too. Bill Cosby in his prime. We're talking, I guess, 80s, mid 80s Bill Cosby versus Tom Cruise now, who's like 50 something. This is probably 30 something Bill Cosby versus 50, 60-year-old Tom Cruise.
Bill Cosby.
He's got height. He's got reach.
That was a pretty good one.
What?
With Bill Cosby versus Tom
Bill
Cruise.
Cosby in his prime versus Tom Cruise. Oh, I like that one. So thank you very much, whoever suggested that one.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I'm giving that to Bill freaking Cosby.
That just got ridiculous after the Care Bear thing.
Did ridiculous. Do you have a small team?
A team?
Yeah, we can do a team.
No, I don't. Oh, a team.
Yeah. I just have a team.
Small team?
A small team. 4, 5, 6 members.
Oh no.
What?
It's gonna put more Care Bears?
No, I'm not doing more Care Bears. Jeez. I was just wondering. I can throw one person. I want to throw 4. Okay. Okay.
We'll do another one.
Yeah.
Do another one.
Sure. Sure. I'm drawing a blank, but okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
War Machine.
Sweetums. He's that big Muppet. Something was gonna come to me in my head. I was like, don't say Godzilla, don't say Godzilla, don't say Godzilla. So I said Sweetums. He can pick up a car.
Sweetums.
Yeah. You know who Sweetums is. He's like, oh, I'm the Muppet. Oh, he's got a really big mouth and he's like tall.
Should have went with something like the Stay Puft Man.
I'm not. The Stay Puft Marshmallow wouldn't stand a chance against War Machine.
No, I should have.
Oh, you should have. Stay Puft. Okay, let's go Stay Puft. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man versus Sweetums.
Sweetums. Where are you pulling these out of?
It's Sweetums from the Muppets. Honestly, I should have written some down. Cookie Monster versus the Marshmallow Man. Hello, Puma Plays. How's it going? Thank you for joining this live stream. We're just having some fun. Somebody says, oh, his comments disappear, and I'm driving, so I should not be reading them. Yeah, Cookie.
Forgetting to read
The
them.
Cookie Monster versus the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. With the caveat that, like, the Cookie Monster is just as excited about marshmallows as he is cookies.
Well, then the Cookie Monster, man. That
Is he good?
It's just not going to stop eating.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, is the Cookie Monster, like, does he have what you refer to always, the Toon Force? Or is the Cookie Monster, like, we get through, like, a part of a foot and then just...
They're puppets. They don't have the Toon Force.
No, I know what I'm saying. So, like, does the Cookie Monster have an endless capacity to eat marshmallow? Or will, like, the Marshmallow Man not even notice Cookie Monster's gnawing on his foot?
Well, both.
Also, Cookie Monster does not eat the cookies. He rips them up and throws them everywhere. Nothing actually goes inside. But we're not talking the puppet physically, we're talking the character. So the character of Cookie Monster, who is voracious about marshmallows, versus the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And,
I think Stay Puft is...
well, this is also versus. So Stay Puft isn't just obliviously walking. Stay Puft is actively looking to stop the Cookie Monster.
Is he looking to stop him, or is he just kind of like, oh, there's something there?
It's a versus. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man versus the Cookie Monster, who's voracious for marshmallows.
It's an offshoot of the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, so I think Stay Puft, like, maybe puts his hand down, and then Cookie Monster, like, eats through and bursts through. It's like, ah, cookie, marshmallow, and Marshmallow Man's like, what? What's going on? And then he turns his face from the happy face to the angry face, and the Marshmallow Man swats Cookie Monster across and into a building, and Cookie Monster like, oh, C is for crumble, because the building crumbled down on him, right? I'm going to give that one to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I'm going to say Cookie Monster.
Okay. You think the Cookie Monster is going to beat the Marshmallow Man?
It's not going to stop eating them. He's made of marshmallows.
Well, will he be full?
No.
So he'll never be full. Where's it going? Or is he just
the endless
tearing-
void of?
So I was gonna say, he
the
does
Cookie
have an
Monster.
endless void of Cookie Monster pit in his stomach. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do another one then.
Do you have some?
Yeah, it's like, does anybody in the comments have anything? I could pull names out of my head all day, but sometimes I wind up with the Cookie Monster and Sweetums. I think Cookie
You got
Monster,
some weird ones.
Cookie Monster's a viable option, man. 3, 2, 1. Iron Man versus Hit Monkey.
Hit Monkey.
Hit Monkey versus Iron Man. The same universe could happen. Kind of feel like there's no contest there.
No.
Iron Man. Iron Man is going to take Hit Monkey easily. Did you watch Hit Monkey?
Kills him before? No, I didn't watch Hit Monkey.
I never finished watching Hit Monkey either. Invincible. The Fraggles versus the Muppets. Cookie Monster is never full. The Fraggles.
See?
Fraggles versus the Muppets. Because Fraggles are like, yay, big. And you think the Muppets are yay big. But
At least half the size of them.
Yeah. In a Muppet Family Christmas, Kermit gets lost at Fozzie's mom's house or whatever, travels down and winds up in Fraggle Rock, and Kermit is the same size as the Fraggles. Ooh, but the Fraggles are like pacifists. Miss Piggy will come in and mow the Fraggles down. The Fraggles won't fight back. The Fraggles are like, they're hippies, man. They're lazy and they love to, they're not lazy, they just like to laze about. They have a 30-minute work week. The Fraggles have like the ultimate attainable way of life. Fraggles are something to aspire to, because the Fraggles we like to dance, we like to sing, we just want to have fun, we want to relax. We have 30-minute shifts, maybe being on fire watch, maybe going to the Gorg's garden and getting their radishes, you know? Fraggles just want to relax. And I don't know why the Muppets will be fighting the Fraggles, but like when it comes down to it, Miss Piggy would get in there, and she is shown to be deadly with her karate chops and karate kicks. Miss Piggy is kicking every Fraggle's ass.
You think so?
Yes.
How many Fraggles are there?
Lots.
Eating doozer sticks.
They do eat doozer sticks. It doesn't level them up. They don't go Super Saiyan after eating a doozer stick. They're just like, hey, this one tastes like mustard. Wembley, Gobo, Boober, Red, Moki, Uncle Matt, who is also giant for no reason. And then like all the other Fraggles. There's so many Fraggles.
So many.
And I'm sure if you watch the background, some of those Fraggles are Muppets. Like Wayne and Wanda disappeared from the Muppets and probably showed up in the background of a Fraggle episode with some different hair put on them. Things like that. God, I love them Fraggles. I love the concept of Fraggles. I love the fact
Fraggles just swarm one at a time.
No, there's so many Muppets to them. But like, I love the fact that Jim Henson went into a TV studio and was like, I want to make a children's show that's going to bring about world peace. And that was the pitch that he put out to make Fraggle Rock. And they were like, yeah. And they let him make Fraggle Rock. And Jake, Russia's a hot button topic right now, and it was also in the 80s. I've told you this probably before, but do you know what the first American-produced television show to air in Cold War-era Soviet Russia was? I feel like we know the answer, but it was Fraggle Goddamn Rock. Between Fraggle, I wanted to do some research and make a proper video on this, like between Fraggle Rock and Rocky IV, like how did these things shape the end of the Cold War? I could change, you could change, we could all change. That's the end of Rocky IV, when he beats the crap out of a Russian and like declares world peace. And that was like pop culture, and there's pop culture, and between, like I said, between Rocky IV and Fraggle Rock, that ended the Cold War. I don't think anybody else had anything to do with it. Just those guys. Jake's gonna run into the store. I'm gonna keep the chat entertained.
You keep talking about Fraggles.
No, I'm done talking about Fraggles now. I'm gonna come up with some ideas to write down so I don't draw blanks. Hey, chat, I need people to say here. Here's a spoiler alert for future videos that we filmed this morning. I said Tigra, a watermelon monster, Prince Adam, Adam Eve, Harley Quinn, Shiva from Mortal Kombat, Legolas, Gladiator, Freddy Krueger, Spider-Man. These are all things you can look forward to in upcoming episodes of Battlezone. I'm moving. Actually, I'm getting married. I'm getting married on Saturday. And then I'm going away for 2 weeks. I guess I could let everybody know that now. I've got videos still uploaded and coming, but now starting this Friday, Comic Drive Battle Zones, which is what Jake and I are doing here. There's one of those every Friday for the next 4 weeks that are already uploaded, but then we've recorded 20 more probably that I need to edit and upload. So every Friday for the next long while, there will be a Comic Drive Battle Zone, where Jake and I just talk about who would win in battles between various characters, and they get crazy, like Marshmallow Man versus Cookie Monster. We had one, it was Gamora versus 5 Oompa Loompas, but they were in the factory, in not Charlie's Chocolate Factory, he took it at the end, but in Willy Wonka's factory. And I think to give them the edge, we ended up giving the Oompa Loompas prep time and whatnot, but the Oompa Loompas scared me by the end. Captain America versus a Predator, Batman versus Sabretooth. These are all various ones that are coming up. But yeah, I am getting married on Saturday. Pretty excited about that, but then I'm moving. So yeah, I won't be able to drive Jake to and from work. So we'll still get together, I think, and record some of these every once in a while, but I would like to keep them going. They're like not that long to record. We stick to about 3 battles per episode. We keep them going. I can edit them quickly. Not quickly, I can edit them down though. So if I just get together with Jake once in a while, we film for 40, 50 minutes. And we got, 4 or 5 episodes, so that's good. So once a month we could just do that. Anyway, I was supposed to be taking up this time to think about people to add to my list, because that was the other thing I found. Sometimes I was like, trying to come up with stuff on the fly. Didn't always help. Also, try not to redo anybody. I guess we still haven't ever just used the Hulk. So I will use the Hulk. Jake has bought some alcohol. Wow, congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah, eating doozer sticks. I'm pretty excited about it. Getting married. My second marriage. First one was bad. This one should be fine, I think. Should be fine. And I was like, my fiance was like, oh, what are we taking on the honeymoon? We're going on she has not a private island, that makes it sound weird. But it's like, there's this family-owned cottage that's been in her family for 100 years. It's a 100-year-old cottage, and it's on this island that there's like 5 other houses on. So it's not a private island, but it's not like a super public island, but like it's a 100-year-old cottage. There's no running water. There's outhouses. There's ticks. There's poison ivy. There's a spider in the outhouse. Like I'm looking forward to it, but it's not going to be great. And she's like, oh, what are you going to do for like entertainment? What are you bringing for entertainment? And I'm like, I guess I'll bring some books. So I packed like the 5 Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy's books. Now I'm talking to you. It was weird a minute ago. I was talking to them. I'm talking to everybody.
Keep talking to them.
Oh, I am talking to them. And she was like, well, what else did you bring? Because it's like, oh, I got my phone, I can read comics and stuff, which I'll have plenty of time to write a bunch of countermeasures, so we can look forward to a bigger, better return of Batman countermeasures, which I'm excited for. I was hoping to get a few more of those done before I went away, but I didn't. Anyway, I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll bring my laptop. And she was like, okay, you don't need to. But then she was like, I understand if you want to bring your laptop, just heads up, like we're going on a boat for like 30 minutes to get there, like a rowboat. So make sure it's all wrapped in plastic, but I understand you want to work on YouTube videos and stuff. But it's also my honeymoon, so I want to take a vacation from everything, but at the same time I will be writing a bunch of things. And I might bring my laptop, I might not. I'm still torn on that, but I think I can do videos on my phone. As this is proving, I'm doing a live stream right here from a liquor store parking lot. Anyway.
I'll just bring it just in case, and then if you don't use it, you don't use it.
Yeah, there is electricity. There's no internet. But like maybe if I make something I'm really proud of, I could just Wi-Fi hotspot it from my phone and upload it. Don't know. Anyway, you got another one there, Jake? Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. The
Zatanna.
Hulk. Zatanna versus the Hulk. So you said Zatanna or Satana?
Zatanna.
Zatanna versus the Hulk.
Sorceress. Magic versus strength.
Yeah. I
Is her
think
magic strong enough to stop him?
I think so.
Unless it's like something crazy like Starship Hulk or whatever that guy is.
No.
Starship.
It comes down to what she does with that magic. What that magic do, though.
How mad is her magic going to make him?
Well, that's what I was just thinking. If she does something like Potts Claw or whatever, like Hulk Stop, because she says it backwards, she doesn't have to say things backwards. She does not have to say things backwards, as people always say in the comments on the Batman countermeasure of Zatanna, where he said, like, here's spray her with some stuff that shuts off her throat. Which is written by Mark Waid, not me. But if Zatanna stops Hulk and he's like, oh, like, is he get strong enough and mad enough to break out of that? Because there's the kicker, is like, Zatanna's not taking a single punch from the Hulk.
She can't really take a punch from very many of them.
She could probably take a few.
She could take a few hits from a couple people, but
her magic ability is like she's
pretty high.
She's a beast. She is a magic beast.
Oh, against is just pure unending strength.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna keep getting more and more angry.
Well, unless she's like Hulk sleep, or if she has any knowledge of him, she can be like revert, and he's Bruce Banner, and she's like, oh.
Can she do that?
Banner
Though?
meets
Can she
Bruce.
suppress the rage to just push the Hulk back
It's magic.
into his mind?
It's magic.
And it's rage.
Yeah.
Just pure and unending rage. And he's just gonna get more mad the more things that she does.
Yeah, but she's magic. And like there's also depends what she does. Sue Storm created a dome over the Hulk's head and he ran out of oxygen. Like Zatanna can do all kinds of anything.
She's very strong.
Really strong. She's very strong. I'm trying to think like of Doctor Strange versus the Hulk. Has he done anything?
Doctor Strange?
Yeah. Well, just like magic versus the Hulk.
I don't remember him ever.
Zatanna could take Mr. Fix-It, but not Savage Hulk.
Mr. Fix-It, yeah.
Yeah, a lower leveled Hulk? Absolutely, yeah. I do agree with that. Like, I guess.
Yeah, like what Hulk are we talking about?
I was thinking just.
Like,
I was
just regular.
I was thinking regular Hulk. I guess not quite Savage Hulk, but not Mr. Fix-It, but something in the middle. Not Professor Hulk. There's so many Hulks. Not Claw. The inverted Hulk. Claw. Not World War Hulk. Just a Hulk.
World Breaker Hulk.
Yeah.
Starship Hulk.
Not Starship Hulk. Yeah, I think Zatanna's gonna.
I think she can.
But then I think there's like the times, like I'm not as familiar with Zatanna, but like if she like uses some spell and wraps him up, like or holds him, like I think the Hulk's gonna be like and moving that, like, and then maybe
I think he could. It's just how strong he is.
This is kind of crazy how like in another one that hasn't come out yet, we discussed Red Hulk versus Raven, and it was kind of like we're like, oh, Raven, no question. But this one we got like that's a more powerful Hulk versus a more powerful magician.
Is she stronger than Raven?
It depends what's happening. Zatanna's insanely strong, and I keep like comparing. Oh, she can stop Superman in his tracks, but at the same time, Superman is vulnerable to magic.
I want to give that one to Zatanna.
I think that's like a 50-50 one. I want to give it to Zatanna, but like it's the Hulk.
It's the Hulk. He might be able to break through.
Yeah.
Like if she puts some kind of barrier or something around him.
I don't know what it is. Like she doesn't like Doctor Strange would have the crimson bands of Cyttorak and like physical things, but like Zatanna's just going stop, say, hold, and then he's like shattering magic restraints. Like
I'm still gonna say Zatanna.
I think I'm gonna.
She's gonna take him out.
Go Zatanna 60-40. But I also think like she could just like calm. She could see he's angry and she could just do some spell like calm him down.
Relax a bit.
Calm him down, and maybe he does turn back to Bruce Forbidden. So like, what's going on there? And like, oh, revert, and she could just say things and make it happen. She's like, hey, Batman, forget. Boom, Batman forgets. Like she can mind wipe people.
Mind wipe Hulk.
But he's.
Then he totally forgets why he was even mad in the first place.
Yeah, he's always been the angriest one there is.
Not always.
No, not
Sometimes
always.
he's not that bad.
That's true.
He just gets stronger when he's mad.
He does. I read it was like a mini Marvels or something, and they're like, Hulk also gets more eloquent the madder he gets, and that was a haiku. They're all counting. Oh, that was a haiku. Hulk did a haiku.
Yeah, he's a little bit smart.
Yeah. 3, 2.
Oh. Am I ready?
1.
Okay. Adam
Venom.
Warlock.
Adam Warlock versus Venom. Venom. I wonder. I didn't read all of the Guardians of the Galaxy where Venom became Space Venom, Space Knight, or whatever. But I said, did Adam Warlock and Venom ever cross paths? Have Venom and Adam Warlock ever crossed paths? They must have at some point. They're both tangentially cosmic beings.
I don't know. Have they ever actually met?
No, and I wasn't thinking like the symbiote. I was talking like Venom, traditional Venom on Eddie Brock. I feel like he's not going to stand much of a chance against Adam Warlock. at the same time, like, I don't know how powerful he got. That was Flash Thompson as Space Knight, but he was like a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. He was like kind of a bigger, hulkier Space Knight Venom. And I wonder if that...
Space Knight Venom.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool looking thing. I used to...
Yeah, you showed that one before.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool. Red light. Yeah, no, Adam Warlock's gonna like burn the symbiote off of him. Huh. Okay, that one a little quicker. Let's I try to think of something. I look out and all I see are trees, and I always think, oh, trees, Groot, Ent. I don't want to say a Groot or Ent all the time, so I'm not going to.
Then don't.
I'm not gonna. 3, 2, 1.
Dr.
Robot.
Doom. Robot
From Invincible. Oh, I meant to tell
I
you,
do like Robot.
they released like a Invincible Season 2 is coming at some point, but then Ubisoft just showed like a mobile video game for Invincible that actually looks pretty fun. I pre-registered. So, maybe I'll be playing that on my honeymoon. But Dr. Doom versus Robot.
Dr. Doom. I think Dr. Doom's a little too strong. That one's not...
Robot?
Robot's pretty crazy.
Robot's pretty crazy.
Robot's
and like what?
Controlled.
How many robot? Yeah, like Robot is
No
controlled.
matter what Dr. Doom does, he's not actually...
Elsewhere. Sometimes Robot's in there, but I mean, how many drones does he have and whatnot? And what is this parameter? He put a thing in his head, so he doesn't just control. Because honestly, you get like a technopath in there against Dr. Doom. Because did Dr. Doom bring a few Doom bots with him? Does Robot get to take control of those Doom bots, or we got 3v3 Robot and 2 drones versus Doom and 2 Doom bots? Does Dr. Doom have enough to disassemble Robot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom's very smart.
Yeah. And he's strong, and he's got magic, and he's got armor. Robot's smart.
Robot is...
How far did you get? I should bring you more Invincible, because Invincible's so good.
I can't remember what I got to. I didn't finish it all.
Okay, you get
I know a bit, and you've told me a lot.
Robot.
How crazy does Robot get near the end? Really crazy?
Yeah. But that's the
Dr. Doom.
That's the thing with Robot. And I go, it's a standard fight, so it's like 1 or 2 robots. But like Robot was like simultaneously controlling like an army.
Yeah, because it's a guy who can...
Yeah. Where's this guy need to go? Where's somebody getting in? Somebody's getting out. Anyway, this brings us to the end of our live stream as Jake is home. Jake is home.
Thanks to this
That's
guy.
the end of it. Yeah, I drove Jake home for one of the last times ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not ever. I'll drive you home again because we gotta keep doing these. But like, I just can't believe it took this long to think, hey, I could do it live instead of just recording. Sometimes we don't feel like it. I have looked at a few recordings and 1 or 2 of us are just like,
yeah. When you surprise me first thing in the morning.
I don't know, an elephant. A heffalump versus cyborg.
You have come up with some ridiculous ones.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at least trying to keep it like Marvel, DC, and then you're like, oh, here's something.
Yeah,
here's the PJ Masks.
I've never used the PJ Masks. Though they'd win. The PJ Masks. I've never gone to Sailor Scouts or Power Rangers. There's all kinds of things we can do. Oh,
it's my child.
That's your child?
That's my child.
That's your child? We'll go catch your child.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get out of here.
It's been a good first live stream.
First live stream ever. Was it your first ever live anyway? Where can people find you, Jake, if they're looking to join your social medias?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Facebook.
Do you know this woman taking your child?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, do we need to like record this and send it to the police? Okay. Who's the woman?
That's my dad's wife.
Okay.
Good my mom.
I understand how things work. Okay.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, we'll do another live stream tomorrow morning on the way to work.
Sure. If people are up that early, which I doubt.
We'll record a couple more though. I was telling the audience while you were away, we got like so many.
Do we though?
It's so many. Especially just the past couple days we recorded like 6 more. Anyway.
All right.
Fairly well. I'll say goodbye to you. I'm going to keep recording. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to end the stream at exactly 45 minutes. No, I'm not. What am I doing? Take your drinks. Take your alcoholic beverages.
You know it.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Yeah. That's been a That's been my first live stream on the YouTube. 45 minutes. That's how long it takes me to drive Jake home. It does not take as long to get to work in the morning, but getting home, I'm driving in reverse. Anyway, yeah, thanks to everyone that joined in. I'm going to try to do more live chats in the future. I don't know what to do with them. Stuff like this I like. I'm going to branch out into some video games probably, or just chats. Because like, what am I going to do? Sit here and read a comic book live while you guys are watching? That seems odd to me. Doing it while driving makes so much sense. If I get to the point where I can just drive around and live stream, then that'd be so cool. But no, so I'm getting married in 2 or 3 days, and then going away on a honeymoon for a couple weeks, and then when I come back, I'm kind of going to reshuffle. I've got some actually really good new ideas for shows I want to do. Right now, my focus has been a lot of shorts, because honestly, I've been very busy just getting ready for this wedding and all that stuff. And work has been crazy busy, so it's just been a lot of that. But in the future, hopefully near future, I really do want to buckle down. I've got new ideas for new shows that I want to do that aren't just me being like, oh, I read this comic and it's good. I like it. So actually I want to do some research and give you guys more entertainment and more value and learn more things. So that's what I'm going to do. But basically, YouTube is still just the same thing it's always been. It's an excuse for me to keep reading comic books. Yeah, I do want to like kind of put more focus on it, and like, because I do have a good solid fan base here, and if we can leverage that and help that fan base grow and stuff, I don't know. I think to get where I've gotten on YouTube, I'm very fortunate. I do understand that. But if I could, you know, make more than $30 a month, which I'm once again grateful for, but if I can get this channel to a point where it becomes sustainable, oh my God, that would be so awesome. But at the same time, I don't have the delusions, right? I'm not betting everything on it. And I know that it's impossible. Although what's not impossible is that silver subscribe button. Only 100,000 subscribers are needed for that, and I think I'm on the way to that. I've slowed my subscription down quite a bit. I had a lot of growth last year. This year's been a little slower, but that's fine, because that was kind of a couple things just went off. The Batman countermeasures went really well. They've slowed down. I've slowed down in making them. The Rogue Files slowed down. But kind of just exploring, finding everything, finding what everybody likes, finding what everybody doesn't like, finding what I like. Like I was trying that Annihilation thing. Now I'm just rambling, but I was trying that and I realized I didn't like making this. I didn't like giving myself the deadline. So coming out of this whole vacation, I'm going to reset and everything's going to be different, and maybe it's not. Anyway, that was enough rambling. Thank you very much for joining me on this live feed of Comic Drive Shorts. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Hit like if you'd like to. Cool. Have a great weekend and wedding. Oh, thank you very much. His anger would, yeah, that one. I hope I do have a good wedding. We have a good weekend. Yeah, I'll be away for a couple weeks, but there's going to be plenty of time to read comics and research stuff and get a lot of stuff written. So when I come back, I will film it and edit it and go from there. But anyway, goodbye. I don't know how to end videos physically or mentally. I was thinking of my voice. I don't know how to do it, but honestly, I don't know what button to press on my phone. I don't know how to end this. I don't want to look too hard into it because I'm driving. So hey, we're continuing on. I think it might be this button. Anyway, if you're watching this video in the future, hit like. Yes, am I sure I want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This has been fun.